Boom! Back with another car vlog, heading back from work once again, going back to the same usual route. Yeah, man, same route makes sense. So when you go back, get back to the crib, get back to work, get back and study up on this content creation as well as study on some other things, other materials that I have going on for the week. So this semester is going to be a little bit busy, a little bit packed. So the goal is to focus on like just being concrete about what needs to be done ideally. Again, for me, anytime I'm focusing on a goal at hand, whether it's weight loss, whether it's for self-education, whatever the case may be, I like to look at the game as what is one thing that I can do to really just get better. And when I look at it, even if it's weight loss, even if it's studying material, I look at how can I do more, how can I become the best in everything that I do. And content creation for me is no different than a weight loss journey is for me, or much less for you listening in. Content creation, man, is a whole different canopy in itself, man. And it's about studying everything, man, studying relentlessly, right? Because look at the best players in the game. D Wade, who was my favorite basketball player of all time. Even though back when I was a little kid growing up, I never really watched the Miami Heat play as much as I would have liked to. Go to Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, etc. You get the gist of what I'm talking about, right? It's tons of hours that go in, tons of hours of studying that goes into their craft. And what craft is, or are you trying to perfect yourself? Is it weight loss? You're trying to learn more about it so you can not just make like these little brief changes, but make it a lifestyle change so you can carry this with you for as long as you go. Maybe that's what your goal is, and hopefully that is your goal, because weight loss, it shouldn't be something you go and do one time. It should be something you carry with you for the rest of your life. Habits you nurture, you grow, you cultivate, and allows you to and be an embodiment of what it means to execute upon that. And weight loss, man, like you gotta understand what it means to control. It's all about one self control and micromanaging what goes in and out in your day. That's as simple as it's gonna get, and that's as simple as it ever will be. That's weight loss in a nutshell. And when I talk about, ideally what it means to be an embodiment of your goals, or what it means to be your best self, as I'm taking the same car route back home, I kind of want to pass this truck, man. These trucks be going so slow around those corners, man. Like it just bothers me, man. Like at the end of the day, man, you gotta find what works best for you and make it happen, man. Because if you're trying to become the best you can be, it's gonna require you to play at a different level. You know, anything that you do to become the best at something. When I talk about weight loss, man, when I talk about being an embodiment of being your best self, I talk about learning every small detail there is possible to learn about a certain subject, and being ruthless, digesting every single piece of information you possibly can and growing from it. When I talk about this whole YouTube channel, man, it's about weight loss, and it's about viable solutions that contribute towards that development. And if you are looking to get into the best position possible, it's going to revolve around your ability to have a decent relationship with food, to have the best possible thing you can do for weight loss, and you want to focus on ways that you can make your life easier. If you look, man, let's look at meal prep for an instance, right? Because what I'm giving you based upon my own experience with it, what I've done, sweet potato to steak to asparagus, and it would be different meal plans along the like of it, whether it be brown rice the next week, ground beef, or it could be celery sticks. I mean, there's a wide variety and selection you can go on in terms of a diet. But if you don't understand what it means to be consistently ruthless in the process, I mean, it makes the goal a lot more challenging than it ever needs to be. Yeah, that's weight loss for you. And nothing great in this life can be accomplished with such minimal efforts. It's not possible, man. Like, it never is possible. Anything grand requires a significant amount of time, effort to accomplish a task in order to get to where you want to be. Like, you gotta play at a high level, man. You just have to play at a high level. Weight loss, in order to play at a high level, you gotta look at your routine, man. Like, is your routine, is it serving you? Is it guiding you towards getting you closer to that goal? Is it putting you in the position constantly to see constant change in the scale? If not, then make some changes, yo. Make some changes immediately. Like, don't wait till the next day to start making these changes. I think a lot of us, when we start something new or we're looking to get on a new venture, we're excited about making these new changes, but we make these changes the next day, the next week, the next month. Make the changes today, right now, man. And it's like, if you're looking to lose weight, practical steps that I would give you is, one, start walking, start moving your body. You can't fix it, you can't control that. And it's like, you gotta manage those things relentlessly. Like, it's non-negotiable. The second thing that I look at is the relationship with food, right? How much are you consuming? It's non-negotiable, bro. Like, I can't stress the importance of monitoring an intake so aggressively. So much in the sense that, like, everything you do, I mean everything you do, simply revolves around that restriction. That's what I look at. I'm passing by places like Home Goods, Five Below, over there, Smart and Final. And when you go to these places to go shopping, man, it's to keep a constant level of awareness, man. Like, if you're going shopping, you gotta play the game of okay, what foods am I gonna pick up? Am I just gonna pick up any and everything that I see because I feel like I'm in the mood to do so, or because I think I should treat myself? Absolutely not. It's a horrendous mentality to think that you should just go into a grocery store and pick up whatever you like. But in reality, you need to pick up what is going to help you get you to your goal. Thinking that way, and every time you go shopping, like 80% of the time, like, yo, it's gonna change your life, man. It will literally change the way how you perceive, how you think, how you act in accordance to your goal. If your goal is weight loss, like, the only way you're going to get there, bro, is if you're consistently like tracking everything, man. Like, you have to manage all that stuff. It becomes inevitable, man. But when you progress so far to your fitness journey, because you can see progress on your own without tracking, I'm a byproduct of it. But if you want to see like significant changes or more specific changes, like you and your body fat percentage going down from like 15% to like maybe like 12% body fat, the only way you're going to get there, the only way you're going to get there is if you consistently monitor everything in a day-to-day life. Like, it becomes unavoidable. You can't really avoid it. So it's one of those things that I'm looking at continuously to put myself in the best position to get into a deficit, get into a restriction, ultimately seeing progress, the kind of progress that lasts. How great would it be if you were able to see progress that lasts a lifetime? Progress that lasts for an eternity. And that's where you want to be thinking in your fitness endeavor, not just how can I lose a few pounds here and keep it off in a week. You want to make that change sustainable, man. Make it last a lifetime. So that's what I look at in terms of weight loss, and I think you should too. At the end of the day, what's going to create that level of direction in where you want to be is going to be your level of understanding in where you are now to where you want to be. And if toning up your waist, dropping down 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds on the scale, and getting to where you want to be is of huge importance to you in your life, then you're going to do everything possible to make that happen. And the third thing is going to be the accountability aspect behind it. You can stay accountable to you and your goals, despite the adversity, despite obligations you have in your life, despite any excuses you think are valid when they're not. That's going to guide you a lot quicker. It's going to keep you focused, keep you in alignment to where you need to be. And if those goals matter to you as much as you claim it does, it'll do everything in your power possible to go make it become a reality. That is it. That is all. Go follow, go subscribe down to this channel below for constant, reliable ways to get you to a calorie restriction, all in just 16 weeks.